How about we talk about some martial arts movies today? No? Do it anyway. You know, I've always been a fan of Kung Fu movies. I remember growing up and going to Blockbuster and just picking out what I found on the shelf. Sometimes I found gold, sometimes I found perfectly aged cheese. But either way, even if the movie was awful, I always had a good time with it. So I just wanted to talk about a couple of my favorite ones, so I say so a lot. Let's get started. Oh, quick rule, I'm gonna try and keep this to one movie per star, because if I didn't, I could fill this list up with Jackie Chan movies, Donnie Yen movies, Jet Li movies, Michelle Yeoh movies, Chow Yun-fat. Let's start this out with the movie about baby death. Well, kinda. The plot of this movie revolves around kidnapping babies destined to be emperors and delivering them to one of the twins from the Matrix so that he can drink them. It's weird. But here's a guy stopping a train with his bare hands. No, and that's cool, right?
Stop.
How about riding an explosive barrel? This movie's a bit sillier than I remember it being. It also has some top-notch, absolutely killer stunt and fight choreography. Now, if you want a movie that scratches that itch for equally awesome and equally cheesy, then you should probably check this one out. What the fuck? You remember that awesome Dread movie? You know, the one starring Carl Urban and Mrs. Bedhead? Yeah, that was a good movie. But if you ever found yourself thinking, I need a movie with less guns, more machete, and less story, then look no further than the movie that inspired Dread, The Raid: Redemption. Nice. This is the newest movie on the list, and it's also one of the most visceral when it's all said and done. It was also shot like a horror film for the first good chunk of the movie before all hell breaks loose. What follows after that is some of the tightest fight choreography I've seen. And if you're wondering why I chose this over the second movie, I can answer that in 2 words. Mad Dog. And another 2 words. Don't question my judgment. It's my show. I do what I want. Next. Donnie Yen is a force of nature. And this was the first... Wait, this is the right movie. Hold on. There we go. Right. Donnie Yen, force of nature, and this was the first movie I saw him in that he takes the main role in. Even if he isn't the Robin Hood-esque flying monkey. No, that's this guy with the hair. The one using martial arts to catch paper. Huh. Well, either way, this movie's a pretty fun romp, and it's one of the few movies with the kid that doesn't just grate on my nerves. And the fights, oh my man, just so good. Just look at this. It's wire fu at some of its finest. The final climax is a real standout moment. Shame about everybody's hairline though. And speaking of kids in movies, The Enforcer has one of the best kid supporting actors in a movie that doesn't involve slaves or dead folks. This kid kicks ass. And Jet Li is here, and he also kicks ass, but everybody expects that. In The Enforcer, Jet Li plays a cop who goes undercover to investigate, and I kid you not, an actual cartoon character. And Anita Moy, you know, from the Heroic Trio, yeah, she also plays a cop. And this cop is also trying to figure out what's going on. And guess what? She kicks ass. This movie kicks ass, and if you haven't seen it, you're doing yourself a great disservice, and you should fix that ASAP. Now go watch it on Netflix. Go ahead and do it. Shia LaBeouf. Zombie Vertin... That's an episode for another day. Number 1 is a Jackie Chan movie, and it's one of my all-time favorite Jackie Chan movies, aside from all the other ones, Supercop. And I know a lot of people would rather put something like Rumble in the Bronx or Who Am I or even Drunken Master as their number 1, but this is my list, and this one is special to me because this is the first movie I remember seeing, immediately followed by Rumble in the Bronx, which is also good. Now, I really don't have much special to say about this, which is sad because, you know, it's my number 1 spot. I should have like jokes on top of jokes and reminiscing, but it is the perfect 90s Jackie Chan movie. It has all the right comedy, all the right action, and it's just entertainment from beginning to end.
I mean, just look at this trailer. You look at this trailer, you know what you're gonna get, and you can't wait to get it. It's fun. Also starring in this movie is Michelle Yeoh, you know, from the Heroic Trio, and she kicks just as much ass as Jackie Chan in this movie. And if you want a brief plot synopsis, well, here you go. Jackie Chan stars as Kevin, a super cop, and then they do fight. They do so many fight. They do amazing amounts of fight with a really just balls to the wall climax that you have to see. Now, I honestly don't know how this video is supposed to end because this is where my script ran out.
That's my top 5. What are yours? Or if you don't agree with my list, here's a couple things you can do. Grab a keyboard, one of these things, with the old clicky clackies, and type your own in the comments down that way. Or, if you feel so inclined, grab one of these, you know, microphone. It's a rock band microphone. It does alright. Also keyboard, camera, make your own and share it. Either way, this is Tankbox TV. I'm DJ, and if I had a better sign off, I would use it. Goodbye.